Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Saturday, August 1st, 2015. The main significant fire potential impact for the next week or so is the moisture moving northward through the Great Basin. This will kick off isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms today over central and southern Nevada and Utah, and spread northward up into Idaho for Sunday, and then linger into the first part of next week. Initially, these storms may be on the dry side and could certainly result in some new initial attack. Fire danger indices are highest across portions of central Utah and the mountains of western Idaho, where we may see the best chance for some larger fires. Lightning activity was fairly limited to the southern tip of the Great Basin yesterday, where those storms were accompanied by some precipitation. Over the past 7 days, Utah and Nevada have been quite dry, while a storm moved through Idaho last week that's still keeping fire danger indices somewhat moderated up there. Yesterday's fire activity was fairly light, but spread across much of the region, with a few more initial attack fires than we've seen recently. This morning's water vapor imagery shows a high-pressure ridge located over the Great Basin, and we can see that plume of moisture moving up into the southern and central portions of the Great Basin today. The other feature to note is the low off the California coast that will be moving inland and spread moisture further northward on Sunday and into the first part of next week. Significant fire potential is still somewhat moderated across much of the region, with low, large fire potential across the southern tip of the area. Temperatures will be quite warm once again today, especially over western Idaho and portions of western and northwest Nevada, although as the cloud cover increases across the southern portions of the Great Basin, those temperatures will cool somewhat from where they've been over the last few days. Precipitation amounts are shown on the right, with somewhere around 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch expected across the southern tier of the region. Locally heavy amounts are possible with strong thunderstorms that may develop across southern Nevada. By Sunday, a disturbance in the flow will cause the moisture to quickly move northward across the Great Basin, increasing thunderstorm coverage particularly over Nevada and central and southern Utah, but we will see some moisture spread up into Idaho, which will likely generate some isolated thunderstorms up there. Temperatures will moderate across the southern Great Basin with the increase in cloud cover, while remaining quite warm in western Idaho. Utah may see a better chance for some heavier thunderstorms tomorrow, with better dynamics in that region. On Monday, the moisture moves further northward, with continued showers and thunderstorms possible across the northern Great Basin. Drier air will begin to move into southern Nevada and southwest Utah. Showers and thunderstorms on Monday may have a better chance of producing some measurable precipitation in Idaho than on Sunday. On Tuesday, moisture lingers across portions of the northern and central Great Basin, while we'll see drier air moving into the southern tip of the area. Thunderstorms will linger across the northern half of the area on Wednesday and possibly even into Thursday, but as we get into the second half of the work week and the weekend, the drier air will be spreading across much of the Great Basin. Forecast precipitation amounts for today are limited to western, central, and southern Nevada and the southern tier of Utah. But as we look through the next 7 days and that moisture streams northward, pretty much everywhere across the Great Basin looks to receive some precipitation, and some of the higher elevations could see over 1/2 inch of rain. Current fire danger has been trending upward for the last few days under this warm, dry weather pattern, and portions of central and northern Utah are moving into the higher percentiles, as well as the mountains of west central Idaho. ERCs across northwest Utah are the highest they've been so far this year, although with the moisture streaming northward this weekend, they'll probably come back down to below normal. The extended forecast going into the second week of August is calling for cool temperatures across the Great Basin with near normal precipitation. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.